YouTube, here we go. Am I muted? That'd be wonderful. Go to my YouTube channel. Come on, YouTube Studio. Gotta make sure I'm up and live for Chill Apex Legends. 3 strikes. Oh, ain't that's the Post Malone mode. They brought that shit back. That's nice, right? That is beautiful. They brought that Post Malone shit back. They said we got you, big Post Malone ski. Live. Look at that. I'm live right now. Chill Apex Legends live. Let's go check that live stream out. Let's see what this guy's doing. I wonder if, this Nuke Star and Bound fella's making great content. It's been a month since he live streamed. He's trying to... His computer sucks so much ass. He's trying to increase the audio of it 10 times and it's not working. Month since he live streamed. He's trying to... Alright, it's working. There you go. Take me to the audio. Send me to where I'm at live. This is where I'm at live. I've been staring at that screen for 15 minutes. Alright, Legends. Loadout. Blah. You know what, man. 13 days left. Screw it, man. Just put myself through the ringer, man. Just gonna hop in. Normal load, Apex Legends trios. Torture myself. For no one but me. Found it. Be nice ways to make YouTube videos. There we go. Let's go back and let's look at the Dynasty.
Keep calm and don't blow a fuse.
Let's go back and look at the card. I just want the whole card. There we go. And we're gonna talk about the card Y stream, and then we're gonna take what I talk about and we're gonna make a YouTube video out of it. Yeah! Is that all on 0 hour?
Introducing your champion.
We'll talk about it in the order it happened. I'm a genius. Let's get it, baby. Chill, Apex. I don't want to be Jump Master, bro. I don't, man. I'm playing this game. There's some days left in the season. I'm just trying to do some stuff for the challenges. Hey, brother, you can be Jump Master, or you can just not jump. But on to AEW Dynasty, which happened because I said, all right, bro. All right, man. There's no way I guess for the PS5 version, I'm like, there's no way. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been Jump Master on the PS5 version. What, okay, you disconnected and went somewhere I wouldn't invite you to go. You want me to be Jump Master and then you just go and do your own damn thing. So what the fuck, who cares? Why was I forced to be Jump Master? Alright, AEW Dynasty started off with Pac versus Kazuchika Okada for the AEW Continental Championship. Great match. My third favorite match on the show. Had a fun time watching it. I don't know. I don't go in depth. I don't know. I thought it was fun. I thought it was 10 times better than Okada versus Kingston because I don't watch a lot of New Japan. So the only things I've really seen of Okada, I've never seen the Omega matches. So all I'd seen, I saw a match from him versus Ospreay, I think in the G1, and I thought that rocked. But I think Ospreay rocks. So when he had that match with Kingston, and I thought it was just not good, I was like, well, maybe Okada's not that good. Maybe I've been led astray by hype. Brother, what are you doing? Jesus.
Scanning the area.
Okay, alright, bro, you're dead. I'm not dying for you because you're an absolute buffoon. Okay, I'm out of here. What? Alright, I'm down now. Open the door. Oh, the whole team died. Alright, so we had Pac, Okada. I thought it was a great match. Thought it was fun. Okada won. Right decision. I don't know who else. I don't know if Pac winning wouldn't have made sense because then it was like Okada's first title defense, he loses. Pretty whack. What the match after that we had Copeland, Kingston, and Briscoe versus the House of Black. The House of Black won a match, which doesn't normally happen. They beat the other team when Malachi used the Black Mist to then hit a Black Mass on Adam Copeland, the TNT champion, and he has pinned the TNT champion like what, a month and some change before Double or Nothing. And you know, if that's the match they do a Double or Nothing, props to him. A lot of people say Malachi Black is washed. I wouldn't really know, because to be honest with you, I didn't watch NXT when he was doing his thing, and I was watching the main roster. And as you know, he didn't really do much on there. He had those Buddy Murphy matches, which were fire. I think he had a match with Cesaro, which was fire. But then I felt like they just never really understood what made him cool in NXT. At one point, I swear, he just got his ass handed to him by AJ Styles and the Good Brothers in a match, and then Undertaker helped him win. That was a match that happened on pay-per-view because Aleister Black, the great wrestler, couldn't do a damn thing against AJ Styles in the Bullet Club. This valiant babyface was just getting his ass handed to him. He was not believable as a threat to me. He was utterly pointless. And he hasn't done much in AEW. There's a thing going where he says, you know, he's washed, he doesn't do much in his matches, blah, blah, blah. I don't really know. I don't watch that much AEW until recently. So, you know, if he is washed, I guess we'll see if he gets that title shot. If he does, I hope it's a good match. My controller just came unplugged. Alright, after that match, looking at the card, what was next? I think it was Willow versus Julia Hart. This is a review of Dynasty, so I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. I didn't see the match. I live in a house with my parents. I had to go do something. I came back, the match was over. I said, what the fuck happened? Willow was champion. I said, props to Willow. Good on her. I thought she was going to win. Mercedes Moné is now going to challenge her for the title at Double or Nothing. It should be a great match. I hope it is. And me personally, I don't know, maybe I'd have Mercedes, if she is cleared to wrestle before Double or Nothing, maybe against Sky Blue or some shit. Because I don't know, it just like she comes in, she wrestles somebody for the title. She can't lose her debut match. If she does, it's like, oh, what the fuck? And if she wins, it's like, well, fuck. Willow didn't do anything with the belt. It was pointless. Like, they gave her the belt because what? It'd be a better match than Mercedes versus Julia Hart. But, that was cool. Alright, after that match, looking at the card, I think it was Kyle O'Reilly versus Roger Strong, which, if you watch Dynasty, you know it's a good match. But if you watch the show, you're most likely the best match on the show, and everybody's favorite match, most people's favorite match was Ospreay versus Danielson. But my favorite match was Kyle O'Reilly versus Roderick Strong for the International Championship. This was some heat. I don't know if it was just the vibes, man. I was feeling this, dude. I thought this match fucking rocked. I was watching this shit. I'm like, oh my god, they're just beating the dog shit out of each other. And then Wardlow came out at the end. I was like, what the fuck? What's he doing here? He came out to no pop, and then he did nothing. And I was like, what the fuck was the point? Except to confuse me as to why this nigga is here. And then they continued to wrestle for a little bit. Roger Strong picked up the win, which he should have. But at the same time, I'm like, if Kyle won, I wouldn't have been upset. But then it would have been like, damn, really? How you gonna do Roddy like that? You gave him the belt just to say, nah, my nigga, and take it off of him? See, that's just not cool. And there are niggas here, bro. They saw me, brother. Oh, they got me. I'm not even capping with you, bro. Whoa, what the hell is happening? That was my fault, man. I was playing dumb. Stop it. Teammate. What are you doing? Face him. That's what we did. I thought Kyle O'Reilly versus Roger Strong rocked. I thought it was the best match of the show. It's my favorite match. Nah, I'm gonna pick him up, bro. You loot, bro. Cause I love you, fam. Purple backpack rocks. Heels rock. Kyle O'Reilly, Roger Strong. Favorite match of the show.
Yelling up. Getting a bit of hot water. Crafton, hang on a moment.
Oh, I'm gonna use the Phoenix Kid.
Do not interrupt a craftsman while he conjures perfection. Should I choose an upgrade? The odds would be in my favor.
After that match, we had Thunderstorm versus Tony's Thunderstorm. Thunder Rosa versus Tony Storm. That match rocked. A heater. They went out there. They worked. Tony Storm went out there, put in the work. Great fucking match. Loved it. I thought, wow, what a great title defense. Tony Storm's reign has been alright. And this is, you know, this is adding to it, making it a better reign. I don't know who she drops the title to. People online believe Mariah May. I think that's a great option. I would have preferred maybe if Mercedes when they went after this title. Because I personally think, honestly, if they just let the women that were currently in the TNT title division and chasing that title work, it would have... It's be in a good position, and then with her going after the world title, that would have been in an even better position, because currently the matches haven't been hitting to what some people would want from the women's like world champion, the main women's championship in a promotion. And also when the TBS title also wasn't hitting on a phenomenal level, it was like, well, the women's division is in shit shape, because when like all these non-title matches are happening between performers and they're great, then like, especially like when Ring of Honor Women's Champion Athena is constantly going out there having bangers, but then you look at AEW Women's Champion Toni Storm and she's going out there having alright matches. They're cool. They ain't really that good. It really hurts the standing of the title. But you know, come here, boy. They did what they did. They went out there, had an amazing match. Thunder Rosa, I think it's her first pay-per-view match back. I'm not sure. She might have been on like a 0 hour or some shit. They went out there, they cooked. Great match. After that match, what the hell is happening? I looked at my phone to see the car and I got shot. Oh my god, you guys stop killing these bastards. After that, I think it was Ospreay Danielson. I think so, because let me look. Oh no, fuck. I forgot. Jericho wrestled Hook. I've started now occasionally tweeting during wrestling shows, and this is the most vocal I was during the whole show. Tweeting. I was actively tweeting. I thought this shit was insane. I thought this shit lasted forever. I was having a good chuckle at the crowd, telling Jericho to go home and please retire. They then wrestled this match that I goddamn cannot remember for the life of me. I don't know what happened. I know at the end, I know there was a cool table spot. Hook like suplex Jericho through the table off the apron. That was kind of cool. It's not like you see it, you know what I'm talking about. And then I know the ending. Like he hit him with 2 Judas effects. Hook kicked out. I was like, oh shit, they might really just let this nigga win. And then he hit him in the head with a bat, I think, and just pinned him. And I thought, oh, Jesus fucking Christ. This title, like, I just, why does the FTW title exist in the first place? Like, the title isn't recognized by AEW, but they then book matches for it on like fucking pay-per-view, but it's not like an official title in the company as said by them. So it's like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, this isn't an official title in the company. Why are you booking pay-per-view matches for it? Motherfucker, what was on the pre-show? Shit, wasn't anything on 0 hour I would have put on the main show. But there were matches that you could have just not put this on the show. Could have put this on Dynamite. Nobody wanted to see Jericho. People like Hook. Hook isn't the best wrestler in the world currently. And, shit. He lost, Jericho won, and is now an unofficial, not recognized champion. And he is going... Like, I watch WrestlePeers podcast, and they talk about how, like, Jericho's always been great at, like, reinventing his character. But, like, I don't think Jericho's, like, left once and reinvented his character once in the entire run of AEW. All this motherfucker has done is just a new catchphrase. There has been no reinvention. He has been the exact same character the entire time he's been in this fucking company. And it's actually fucking sad. Like, the motherfucker, like, literally debuted. He then got the little bubbly shit. Then he was, like... Then he had, like, the bat or some shit. And he might have had that... Next thing you know, he was saying he was the Ocho. Same exact character he's been. And then eventually... I don't know, he just started saying fuck it and just bringing back old gimmicks because I guess he's old and his mind doesn't work as good as it used to. So he's just going to keep bringing back old gimmicks he used to do, now to the point where he has completely made himself the Lionheart again. He's like fucking 50 something, dude. My God, stop. It's so bad. Shit is so sad. Unfortunately, that happened. That match happened. I can't say shit. He just fucking lost.
I've yet to talk on an upgrade. I've chosen an upgrade.
Shit. Hook, my boy Hook just lost for no goddamn reason. No fucking good reason in booking fucking hell. It's so unfortunate. Because, like, I don't know people's contracts details. And if Chris Jericho has creative control, you know, at the time when you signed him, Tony, it seemed like a good idea. If he signed another contract since then and he has creative control, then Tony, you fucked up. Because I think after like year 3 of the company, I don't know if he signed a new contract since the company started, if he's been on the same one. But if he signed a new goddamn contract since this company started, and if he has creative control, such a no, stop yourself from saying that. Such a dumb decision, because it's just like, why? Because like, even if he signed a new contract 3 years into the company, he had not reinvented himself once. I guess he was still successful in what a lot of things he was doing. He became the Ocho, successful. A lot of things he was doing were still successful. But at that point, you should have looked and seen this nigga has not done anything new in ages. Kill that nigga. He hasn't done anything new in ages. He's been the exact same character for so fucking long. It's absurd.
Gas trap deployed.
Has been eliminated.
He's been the same exact character forever.
Yeah, nah, healing.
10 seconds.
Yeah, Max, it just wasn't good. I don't remember anything that happened.
Attention.
And then after that, it was Ospreay, Danielson, I think, and that rocked. Phenomenal match, great match, so many great moments. I was watching NXT tonight, and Trick Williams, Ilya Dragunov ended with them both rushing toward each other, like with their finishers, like the Torpedo Moscow and the like trick shot, which is a knee, jumping knee. And it's so damn sad that like there's gonna be somebody out there who sees that spot and is like, oh, these niggas copied Danielson and Ospreay, and it's like, no, the fuck they did. I'm confident before Danielson and Ospreay did it, Trick and Ilya did the spot before Danielson and Ospreay did it. They did it at Vengeance Day, which was before Dynasty, months before. They did that spot. And even before then, I'm confident 2 superstars have done this, both run at each other with our finishers, and whoever hits spots. So, but there's going to be somebody out there who claims that spot was stolen. I know there is, because I saw it and I was like, oh my god, someone's going to see this clip online, and they're really going to say that shit, and it's going to be so dumb, unfortunately. But shit, phenomenal match. Some people are too good at their fucking job. Danielson is too fucking good. Like, goddamn, people like him and Ilya that are just too damn good at their jobs, where like they make it seem like they just fucking died. Ilya went through a table tonight on NXT. That nigga, brother, he made himself look like he was in the, like his whole body had just, every bone in his body had shattered. He was in fucking so much agonizing pain. This nigga Danielson had me like, oh my god, why are you so good at this? I'm like, had me for a second thinking, oh my god, this nigga's neck is really fucked. I'm like, oh my god, what am I talking about? This nigga's neck was really fucked. There's in no fucking way the referee was even gonna let there be a chance Ospreay was hitting that with a hidden blade. There was no there wouldn't have been an opportunity. That ref would have been that. Shit! Boys, I'm not gonna lie, they're trying to cook.
Enemy here.
I got a kill, I didn't do anything. Sick. I've been talking about wrestling. That match rocks. The last 3 matches rocked. They were great matches. They did the job for the pay-per-view, which was one squad left, boys. I think we got a great chance of winning this, considering I've been talking about wrestling the whole damn time.
Deploying a respawn beacon.
Yeah, good shit, dude. Yeah, great.
Rolling that way.
Great match. some moments. A little finish at the end where he hidden blade. He hit him with the hidden blade. He hit him with the hidden blade.
Go there. Beginning ring countdown. Open wide. Here comes the drill.
I'm taking fire. Getting shot at. Cracked a sub.
My guy, you gotta move, dude.
Enemy here.
Recharging shields.
What are we doing? Are we rushing? Or is that what we've decided to do?
Trust in the old father. Bless me with sight. Our aim is clear. Enemies lined up.
All right, great match. Favorite moments, I was saying. There was a moment in a match where like Danielson was on the apron and Ospreay's just reaching through the ropes and he is just wailing on this nigga, bro. I was like, God damn, Ospreay, you gotta beat that nigga ass too bad. Arr! But he did. Beat that nigga ass bad. Great match. Thought it was phenomenal. We move on to the next match. The semi-main event, as some could say. The Young Bucks versus FTR in a ladder match for the vacant AEW World Tag Team Championships, in which the Young Bucks were successful after a run-in from the returning Jack Perry, as he is seemingly aligned with the Elite. Great match. Fucking some crazy spots. Dax Harwood out of like so many shit, like the pile driver on the ladder. The fucking spot where like Cash Wheeler like fucking got full fucking speed so he can dive through the ropes and fucking ram fucking face first into a table. That shit was crazy. Cause like if somebody didn't know, wrestling is scripted. So these niggas got this script, and this nigga said, all right, face first through the fucking table. And this nigga knew, so he gained the acceleration on this nigga. He went from 0 to 100 so goddamn fast. It was just zoom, zoom through the table. Like, what the fuck happened? Great match. There's a video online of Jack Perry walking around in the Sting mask in the crowd with like a bucket of popcorn. He's just walking around chilling, and somebody's like, that's him, that has to be him. It was a great match. And then there was only one more match left. Trying to be honest, I was getting a little tired at this point. I was barely awake. I don't remember what happened. I remember the ending, and that was Swerve winning the World Championship. So this is an awful review because 2 matches that had title changes for people of color that I am also a person of color I did not see. It's unfortunate that this has happened this way. I feel bad, and I'm going to go back and rewatch the match eventually, but Swerve won the title. Props to him. I saw his entrance, saw Joe's entrance, and then I just dozed off. And that's not to say this was a bad match. Maybe it'll even take a spot in my top 3 matches of the night, which in order are Strong, O'Reilly 1, Ospreay Danielson 2, and then Okada Pac 3. So it's my favorite 3 matches. Swerve winning the world title is awesome. A lot of black excellence happening. What was this pay-per-view? It was Sunday? It was a Sunday. So this week alone, we have seen 3 black champions crowned in professional wrestling in like the 2 major promotions. We've had Willow Nightingale, Swerve Strickland, and now tonight Trick Williams. I watched all NXT too, so might as well review that as I'm just doing it. Might as well just review wrestling. I'm just gonna save the clip of me just talking about Dynasty and make that a YouTube video, edit it down for nice moments, and see how much effort I can do to actually get this stuff to work like a good way. Like, we're gonna see something.
Won't stop.
Yeah, we gotta talk about NXT. I gotta do something now. I'm trying to see if there's a way I edit these videos. I'm trying to see if there's a way for me to do things the way I would like. We're in Gun Run and on the Thunderdome, which is a WWE place. Matter of fact, I don't know, I just like wrestling. I think it'd be fun to make wrestling videos. So what we're just gonna send this image to my friend. He's gonna be like, "Why are you sending me this?" And I'm just not gonna reply, cause fuck that nigga. Let's get it, baby. Gun Run, baby. Let's show them what we about, baby. We them boys. Hada. We making up. Can you not do that on me? You really messing me up. You messing up my flow. You messing up. Press square 400 times, and not once did it work. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it, baby. I'm dead. Oh my god, I was saved by my teammates' accuracy. Almost won. We're gonna check something real quick. Messages.
Charging up my shields.
I was lied to. Alright.
You can't escape.
We will not be able to figure something out, unfortunately. I'll try. So I can make content that I want. It might require me to do things like spend certain funds. Which is alright, man. It's not that much, and it's alright. We'll figure it out. We'll get the job done. Damn it, teammate! I'm being so bad right now. It's actually embarrassing. That's so. We'll figure something out. No, I'm not trying to leave. We'll get this video up. It's gonna be late considering Dynasty so long ago, but we'll get it up. I feel like, honestly, if I look at how the views are on my channel, it feels like most people are subscribed to my channel from like wrestling, which is cool if they are. If they aren't, then I'm just wrong. I don't know. It's just whenever I upload something that has to do with wrestling, it gets more views than anything else. So I'm just trying to do the math on that. That's what like more. So I'm trying to. If I'm like playing a game, I'll probably just stream it. I'm so off my rocker. I gotta win in Battle Royale, and then I accidentally keep almost leaving the game. Oh, but we're gonna review NXT, so let's just do that. This will probably not be a video. It's not anything major. Something major did happen, so this might. The show started off. I missed like the first 8 minutes of the show. Trick Williams. Since this is a TV show, I'm gonna be honest with you, I just didn't pay attention to some things because I just didn't care. Trick Williams main evented, so I don't know why I'm saying his name. The show opened with the Women's Championship Triple Threat in which Roxanne Perez retained, and then it was kind of like, I don't know. I saw something online where some people were like, I guess she isn't getting moved up, and then like the commentators were like, what happens if the women's champion gets drafted to a different brand? And I'm like, well, it's like, why does that matter? Considering like we've had multiple NXT champions in like the last year that were actively not superstars on NXT. Dominic Mysterio, Becky Lynch, they held NXT championships and they were at both on Raw. So it didn't really make sense to me why like somebody on NXT couldn't just get drafted and steal the title. Braun Breaker signed a SmackDown contract in kayfabe and still was the tag team champ. He was tag team champ and stayed on NXT for months, defending the title. He even defended the titles on the biggest show. And then I guess Triple H or somebody said, all right, Shawn, wrap it up. We're taking him up. And so he just, or Shawn Michaels wanted to get a trilogy out of like his, like that tag team feud between Nathan Frazier and Axiom and then the Wolf Dogs, which makes sense because they had good matches every time. So if he wanted to just get 3 matches out of it, a trilogy, you know, pop a quick rating on NXT by doing that. I just cannot kill anybody to save my life. You want to pop? That's cool. I don't know how I got here. But yeah, Roxanne Perez retained. Tatum Paxley showed out. Lyra Valkyria looked good as usual. And I just don't know where they go from it. Because there was something like, what if Roxanne doesn't get called up? And it's like, but like, why wouldn't she get called up? Because there's nothing left for her to do here. There's nothing left for her to do. So it's like, I feel like it is time. I think she'd be a great hand to have on the main roster, actually chasing the women's title like Tiffany Stratton has been positioned. But if the women's tag division becomes a more serious division, taken more seriously, I wouldn't have any problem with like seeing Roxanne Perez or Tiffany Stratton in that division. But as it is, the women's tag division is a joke. So like women that like you can actively see as like main eventers. Like, by main eventers, I mean, like, going on pay-per-view challenging for the women's title and it not being, like, a match. Like, where they... It's like, I don't want them to even associate with that NXT Tag Team Champion. Or the women's tag champion. Because they're, like... I'm dead. But yeah, Roxanne Perez retained after Paxley went to town. She hit her finisher she had been hitting recently, and then she pulled out a 450 splash, nearly pinning Lyra Valkyria for the title before Roxanne got in the ring and pinned Paxley, rolled her up for the 3. And retained her championship. And after the match, Lyra Valkyria was looking like, what? No, I've been cheated again. That was how I got from her facial expression. That like it looked like she was like almost saying like that was her, like she had that W. When she like blatantly didn't have the W, she was actively about to take that pin and like cost like Roxanne the title because she was gonna lose. But Roxanne retained. Good match. The second match on the card was a 6-man tag between the D'Angelo family and the No Quarter Catch crew. This match happened. It wasn't good. It wasn't bad. It was alright. It was an alright match. D'Angelo family won, and I'm not even gonna lie to you. At this point, man, I feel like the Heritage Cup should honestly just make it a belt. At this point, I feel the novelty of them carrying around a cup, it's not exactly cool. Like it doesn't feel prestigious because when the Heritage Cup first got to like main NXT, it was treated as like and they were having matches often, but like after so long of just like I like Noam Dar as a wrestler, but after so long of being like the same exact formula, and like even now it's just the same exact formula, which is heel champion, constant interruptions in the matches and distractions. Heel champion retains. There's constant cheating. Like there's not like I feel like there hasn't been a Heritage Cup match where it's been like straight up just they've actively followed the rules of the match. Like, cause like every Heritage Cup match is like somebody just the bell like rings, so you have to like pause the action. And somebody hits a move on somebody else, and then there's constant distractions and cheating, and it's made the cup feel less prestigious. It's made it feel like more like it's just a thing that happens. It doesn't feel important anymore, unfortunately. And I like Tony D'Angelo, but I feel like the Heritage Cup should be like, this is the work rate good wrestling. Like I don't think Tony D'Angelo is a bad wrestler, but it just feels like this title is meant more for people to just go out there and be like work rate guys, have like good matches, like just go have some nice action. And Tony D'Angelo just doesn't seem like that guy. I thought his match with Ilya was good, but I think Ilya Dragunov is phenomenal, and I think he can carry anyone to a watchable, good match because he's just that good. So I don't take that much. And he was good in the tag division, but then you have to also think he was the hot tag. He got in after Stacks had wrestled most of the match, getting his ass beat. He got the tag, he did his shit, and then they wrestled a couple more minutes. It wasn't like he was out there fucking working like double time. Stacks was doing a lot of it, and that's not to say Tony D. I think Tony D is I think Tony D is cool. I think Tony D is good at what they have made him into in NXT, because like when it's being developmental and seeing how people develop, like the opportunity he has to it's not like for like months he didn't rest. He wasn't like doing singles matches. Like he was specifically doing tag matches where he was the hot tag. So like for months that's all he did was just hot tag offense. And before he like went to that division, he was still a heel and shit, and he was like, I don't know, like killing people. Like it still wasn't like he was having phenomenal matches. They were all right matches. And I just don't think him versus, because like from what has been portrayed, if he did win the cup, they wouldn't be doing the like cheating thing, because like from the NXT title match you see he's like, nah, don't interfere. But like when he defends against a heel who has friends, they're just going to interfere over and over again. But you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, Tony D can win the cup. Let Tony D win the cup. We'll see what he does with it. Because now I'm thinking about it, it's like when the rounds are actually around 6 minutes. So like it's 6 minutes of action. Boom, 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 boom. Pause. So I think he can be a serviceable Heritage Cup champion, and if booked right, can restore something to it. Personally, if I'm looking at the NXT roster and who I think, like, on that young roster, who, like, being a Heritage Cup champion would help, and, like, they would also fit it better, I can't remember his name, but, like, old dude, the newest member of Chase U, who's, like, entangled with Thea Hill or some shit, I think he'd be good. He could do something with it. I think Brooks Jensen, if like they actually wanted to do something with him, he could do something there. I feel like. So Brooks Jensen, old dude from Chase U. Charlie Dempsey's a good option. I actually would like for him to wrestle a match. I think that'd be good. But it's constant interference. NXT has so many niggas who just aren't doing anything. I think Noam Dar would be a better champion if he didn't have constant interference. Which, like, constant interference in matches, it like when it first can happen, it'd be like, but after a time, it gets so repetitive, it's not entertaining. Like, I like the Judgment Day. And I like when they just wrestle the matches. And like, if there's like one guy interfering, it's still like that. But like, I still feel like Judgment Day isn't as bad as Metal 4. Cause Metal 4, man, it's like there is not a fucking match where they don't have their whole ass team out there interfering constantly, and it's just not good. It's just not good. But shit, I've been talking about this for 6 years, talking about the Heritage Cup. After that match, fuck, I can't remember. I think it was Fallon Henley versus Jada Parker. And you know, props whoever like is fighting these women for Shawn Michaels. If it's Shawn Michaels up, because all I'm saying is Jada Parker, man. Jada Parker. Not the best wrestler in the world. She's got something. She has charisma. She has a lot of charisma. And as she spends more time on ring, she'll obviously get better. And like, I don't know, I'm being honest, but she's attractive. And that helps a lot with getting over to the fans. But if you're ass in the ring and you're attractive, it's not like you're going to stay good. The fans, eventually they'll just be like, okay, I don't want to watch you wrestle. You can be as attractive as you want, but you're dog shit. Thanks, teammates. I was getting double teamed this thing. Unfortunate. We're a dog, man. I'm chilling though. Just jump off the fucking joint. Good shit, teammate. I haven't got a single kill. I've been utterly useless. Good shit, teammate. The match happened. It wasn't. It happened. It was alright, I guess. It was pretty. It just happened. Like I didn't. I didn't care, so I didn't really pay attention. Cause there's like NXT every week likes to just like have matches happen between wrestlers I could really give zero fucks about. Like, sure, I think Jada Parker's attractive, but that has nothing to do with when I'm sitting here fucking spending my time watching fucking wrestling. I want to see people who aren't particularly good, but it's developmental, so it's like I saw some of it. I guess the offense looked alright. It wasn't anything spectacular though, as you would expect from women this early in their career. I think Fallon Henley is one of the better women on the roster, and I think it's shocking that out of all the women who have been like in chasing the championship, they like Shawn hasn't given her like a damn chance to fight for that title. And it's actually astonishing because as someone as prominently as featured as her, like she like they give her nothing. Fucking, they give her nothing, man. They don't give her a thing, dude. She just, it felt like they were teasing a heel turn, because if you watch Dana deliver after like the 6-woman tag match, she was like standing away from her team and just looking on, like, huh? Like she looked upset, almost as if like she was upset she didn't get the pin and Thea did. But maybe I was just looking into shit, maybe trying to figure out if there was something more for Fallon. Because, like, for so long, Fallon has just been, I'm the baby face who's going to help you beat up heels. And it's just like, why does she give so much fuck? I guess you could say she's a nice person. Yay, assist in elimination. My snake's behind me and my teammates trying to kill him. I'm just dying, dude. After that match, I don't know what the fuck happened, dude. I'm so confused. I don't know what the fuck was happening on this show. I watched this whole show and I cannot remember what happened after. I remember like some of the matches, but I feel like there was a match in between the women's matches. Fuck.
Fox 3, missile off the rails.
Was there?
Charging up my shields.
There's a just shit that happened on the show that I can't fucking remember. What the fuck happened? Oh my god, I cannot remember for the life of me what happened after that match. Shit, I might actually have to Google it, dude. I don't remember what happened after that match.
Faster, faster, faster!
Stop, damn it. I'm trying to see. Alright, I'm trying to see Fallon Henley versus Jada Parker. Okay, so yeah, then we had the contract signing for the first women's NXT Underground match happening next fucking week. And it was cool. I think Lola Vice, along with like Tatum Paxley, because like I feel like Lyra and Roxanne are both ready to come onto the main roster, and they could both like be like great hands. Roxanne more. I feel like Roxanne you can throw on a pay-per-view with any of the women like to her in the title rotation, and you just have a good match with them on pay-per-view. I think Lyra is a good wrestler, and I think you could give her pay-per-view shots. But even if she goes, honestly, I'd keep her in NXT because she goes up to the main roster now. They're probably just gonna stick her in a tag team with somebody, and I don't want to see that for Lyra because I think she's good, and I just don't want to see her stuck in that division, tag division, and she still can do the rivalry with Tatum Paxley. So yeah, but I think Lola Vice, Tatum Paxley, I think they're like with how promising they are as like talents. I think they'll be like NXT is in good hands at the women's division. Definitely, like there's so many great women like So Ruka, who later continued to like show that she's like really fucking good at professional wrestling, and she's getting really good. And shit, if she keeps going at the pace she goes, fuck, just give her the. If I'm looking at any of the women, like I feel like you want Julia to come in and just like be the face of the women's division. But I feel like having Julia come in, because I don't know when they're introducing the North American Championship. Because I saw something that said she was coming in June. But me personally, I feel like she should be the first woman to hold the North American Championship. She could have I think a great fucking reign with it while she's there, be a dominant champion, establish it as a fucking great title, and then before she goes into the main roster, somebody beats her, and like, you know, it establishes them, because Julia was already seemed like they already presented her as a big deal, and then she comes in, she wins the tournament for the title, she's dominant for months, and then you have somebody come beat her and like defy the odds. And I'm trying to think of a woman that could like, I think Kalani Jordan, like defying those odds because I feel like Sol Ruka is like, because Julia is definitely like main NXT Women's Championship ready, but I feel like Sol Ruka, I feel like she's main Women's Championship ready too. And so that's why I feel like it's no point for her to go. I feel like you don't have to be like a lower ass nigga to challenge for like the mid card title and like a mid carder. But I feel like there's some like the main championship division you should know who like the top women in the division are. And I feel like So Ruka should be a top woman in the division. And Julia obviously, but I feel like Julia should put her efforts into establishing that title and herself by like just dominating the women she can dominate for months while, you know, other women are focusing on that world championship. She's dominating this shit. Or you can have her come in and win the NXT Women's Championship. And if her plan is for her to win the NXT Women's Championship, like off Roxanne at Heatwave, I would say, shit, go with So Ruka for the North American title. Okay, I'm fucking rambling. The segment that happened, Lola Vice, Natalya. I think if NXT is really drafted, I honestly think Natalya should get drafted to NXT. I think her services are much better down there, as like she can train people in the PC. She can go out there. She gets the reactions she gets are 10 times better than the reactions she gets on the main roster. So I feel like honestly, it's the best option for us to stay in NXT, and she can like work with the younger women talent and like help develop them while also, you know, getting on TV. And maybe I don't think you make her work the NXT live shows. If you want to, she'd probably be like more than down to do that. But I feel like just like her as a like an act and what she's done for like wrestling as a whole. Like I personally, I don't like Natalya that much. I think Natalya's actively boring, but you can't deny her presence she's had on fucking women's wrestling. She's done a lot for women's wrestling as a whole, and she does a lot for other wrestlers outside of just women's wrestling. She just does a lot for wrestling in general. But yeah, okay, well, let me talk about the fucking segment. They talked, Dan Lola Vice was like, my training partner, Shayna, and then Shayna Baszler's music hit, and it's like, oh shit, it's Shayna Baszler. But when I see Shayna Baszler, it's not an oh shit to me anymore. Because Shayna Baszler has not been a threat in so fucking long. Like, I just don't get it. Anytime this feels like they give her something, like, it feels like Triple H likes her, but he doesn't even give her anything. Because, like, maybe she isn't as good as she was in her younger years in NXT. But, like, god damn, dude. It's like they don't do a damn thing with her, dude. It's constant, just tag division. And, like, they had the Battle Royale for the Women's Championship on Raw, and, like, I just continue to ramble. And, like, Becky Lynch winning was the obvious decision because, like, who else was going to carry that title for months until Rhea's come back and, like, still make it, like, a viable championship and not ruin the credibility is built up from Rhea. Like, I think Liv would have been fine. But, like, I feel like this also could have been a moment to help build other women. It's not me saying, like, oh, these people should have won, blah, blah, blah. I think it would have been interesting to maybe see them take this opportunity to try to build up another woman in the division. Because luckily the draft's coming up. Because without the draft, like, nothing was happening. So, like, Rhea's reign, like, Rhea still, like, with the roster we had, still had places she could go with this reign. Because there was a lot of women she just never defended the fucking title against. But, like, Becky Lynch is the rest of, like, everyone on the fucking women's roster on Raw. And so there needs to be a shift for more people for her to compete against. And I think there are a lot of women, like, fuck, I don't even want to say that. Because, honestly, I'm tired of, like, Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair fucking the Damage Control. But, like, Io Sky, Dakota Kai, Asuka, Kairi Sane, like, Becky Lynch can have fucking bangers with all four of those women for, like, the Women's World Alright, bro, what happened after Shayna Baszler? Yeah, but Shayna Baszler got revealed, and it was like, ooh-ah, but, like, I don't see Shayna Baszler as an ooh-ah, like, talent anymore because, well, she hasn't been presented as that in so long. She's just been presented as another woman. She teams with Zoe Stark for some reason because Zoe Stark came up and she was, like, put in a prominent position, even getting wins over, like, a win over Becky Lynch. And then she had a women's championship match against Rhea Ripley, which was not great. It was fine, I guess. I don't really fucking remember what happened in it. I know they tried to do like a spot off the top, and it didn't go exactly well. But like everything doesn't go perfect all the time, so it's not like I can be like hold that against anybody. But shit, it happened. It was they did things. But Zoe Stark hasn't done much. Shayna Baszler, who's not a threat anymore, is Lola Vice's training partner, is what I was going to say. After that segment, fucking shit, what do we happen? Blair Davenport versus Sol Ruca. I'm going to be honest with you. I like Sol Ruca. I used to like Blair Davenport, but it's been a minute before I've seen her as, like, good. I thought she was fine in her feud with Roxanne Perez. But after that, I feel like she's felt less impactful, and I feel like Blair Davenport as like a talent. I feel like she's a good wrestler, but like it's people that just like over time they feel like. Cause I used to watch Toxic Attraction, and it used to feel like Gigi Dolan like was more impactful, and then she went singles, and then like it felt like her offense slowed down and she became less impactful. Like everything looked like it hurt less, and it's so odd. Blair Davenport felt like she slowed down. Like her offense doesn't feel as fluent. Feels like it hurts less. Like her feud with Roxanne, I still felt like she had some oomph behind her moves. But now it kind of just feels like she's just there. So I didn't really pay attention to this match. I didn't care. I like Sol Ruca. But I didn't care because I haven't had a good time watching Blair Davenport wrestle in so many months. I've like since her legitimately since her feud, because she had a women's championship match against Lyra Valkyria, I think, and I honestly think that match sucked. I think it just stunk, and I don't think either women are bad wrestlers. I just don't think Blair Davenport has like performed at the level at which she has previously performed on this brand. Unfortunately, so I didn't watch this match. I saw the finish. She hit the Soul Snatcher on the board. Thought it was cool. She won, and then after this match, we had Baron Corbin versus Lexis King. And I'll be totally honest with you, I didn't watch this match. I don't know what happened. I took peeks. I don't know. I think Lexis King won, maybe. I think Baron Corbin going up to the main roster, I feel like he's a good hand. But I also feel like just having him in NXT as like a trainer for young wrestlers is a good idea too. Like he can go down there, work NXT, he can still like he can help the younger talents. Just like Natalya. Like I don't think they're bad wrestlers, but I don't find them particularly interesting. So I think maybe keep him in NXT. He had a match with Lexis King. I didn't care. I think Lexis King, the idea of Lexis King is funny. So I like him off that alone. But I just didn't care.